Alright, what's going on guys? Andreas here, and I'm going to be doing another editing tutorial, this time on a clip that is going to be an extra because, well, it is a really nice clip, and I'd like to commend Bailey, I'll leave his channel in the description, for getting this clip. It's just a free-for-all triple feed, and that's something more that I'd use for like a mini-tosh or something, and I think it's a good way of showing some very simple syncing effects and things like that, just that you could use in a normal montage. So, Bailey, trust me, I've got a lot of your clips, and I'm going to be using all of them. And if you ever want me to edit you a mini-tosh or something with your extra clips, just let me know. But I'm just going to start out here by taking away these black bars. And so this is going to screw with the aspect ratio a little, but not enough for anybody to notice. Just take out the black bar off the top. Okay, so I'm not going to play the clip through. I should actually take it off. Put it on half just so it'll render faster. And we first of all need to edit out the parts of the clip where just nothing's happening because it's from theater mode, so there's a couple seconds of idle time before shit really goes down. So it's about right there. So we're just going to, here's a little command. It would be Shift Control D on Windows, but I'm using a Mac, so it's Shift Command D, and then that'll split the clip in half, and then I deleted the other one. I'm just going to drag this back, and this is before I've taken a song or anything in here. I'm just getting rid of the excess of the clip. So you can see here, there's the triple feed at the end. And is it frozen all the way along? I'm trying to, looks like right around. Oh my god, okay. A couple more seconds than I thought. There. Okay, so around here. So then same thing, Command Shift D, then delete the excess clip. So now we have just pure gameplay. I will play it kind of slowly through. That's one quick scope. It looks a little wonky because it's in theater mode. Then he runs over, another quick scope. These are pretty long range quick scopes, so it does make it that much more impressive. And then a third quick scope, and then brings him into that nice triple feed. So we're going to do some simple syncing here with the song. I don't think I'm going to really worry about Twixtor right now because Twixtor just has a habit of making things look a little screwy sometimes, and this is a 60 FPS clip, so it shouldn't be any problem making it look good in slow motion. So the first thing you want to do is choose a song that you definitely think will suit your clip well, or just is good to sync to. So I'm going to pick a song, and I'll be right back when I have it chosen. Okay, and I'm back, as I can check there, and I've got my song chosen. You Americans probably won't know this song, but this is by a band named Sam Roberts. It's like a solo guy, but obviously it's a band. And he's born in Montreal. It's a really good song, Don't Walk Away, Eileen. And right now, just because you can see we've added a song, and it's definitely going to be a little longer than the original clip was, we're just going to go over to the composition right here, click composition settings, and then make the composition a little longer, however much longer you think you'll need. I'll make it like 20 seconds to be safe, but it probably won't. Well, this probably won't be a 20-second clip, so you can see now that's a little more manageable. And I'll change the song into waveform so you can see it. And this is a very easy song to sync, I think. And you can see I can just cut out this sort of dead zone where there's no audio. And then that took away the waveform, so I'll open it up again. And you can see it here. I'll just drag it back so it's at the start of the clip. And if you'll listen to the start of it, actually we'll take it down to, you can hear the build up there already, but we'll take it down to a quarter just so it's really fast to render. And we're going to start this out with a bit of a slow-mo until the first shot, and then that's when the song comes in loud. So you can hear it here. Oh, far enough. But, oh my god, render. See, of course the rendering is going slower because I'm also recording this, but just listen to the song right here. You walk away! Right around here, you can even see it in the waveform. It's a lot louder, so that's where we're going to have our first shot be. So you can tell already, like it's going to take a long time for this shot to start. So what you want to do to sync a clip together go to this and enable time remapping. And now you can see it's put a keyframe at the very end. I'm not sure where the other keyframe should be. It should be right here, so we'll just add one. And what this is now each of the parts of this clip have been marked. So if I stretch this part out, it's going to make whatever part would be here. Well, here, let's have a better example. So this frame right here, I've keyframed it now. If I drag this out, it will make this frame right here come over here with it. So this frame and this diamond are attached to each other, and what that'll do is slow the entire clip down so it can make room for that. So what we want to do is we want to make the frame where this shot is, so that's about there, I would say. We want to get this frame right here, where my mouse is. So we're just going to keyframe that, and then I would put my cursor over this just so it's a little louder, and there we go. And we're just going to render this in quarter so it'll be much faster to render. And after this syncing, you'll see it moves in slow motion now after that because I've made the other 2 points closer together. But
walk away,
there we go. So we've got the first shot down, all synced, and now we need to listen. So you drag this over, and we need to find another syncing point to make that second shot on. So I'm just gonna listen, let it render a little. Another one, right? My startup disk is almost full. Ugh, let me fix that. Be right back. Okay, back again. More technical difficulties, but I've deleted some things from my startup disk that I didn't need, which is just my hard drive if you ever get that error. So we found the second sync spot right around here. So we want to move this second shot right there, I would say. We'll keyframe that, and we're going to need to drag that right here. And also, because we want this shot to have a little bit of slow-mo right after it, we're going to take this frame where it's fully zoomed out. Sorry for the coughing. And we're going to move it a little further. So there's a bit of slow-mo right after he takes the shot. So now let's look at what it looks like now. There we go. It just stopped rendering for a bit. Okay.
walk away, walk away,
And then we're going to get this last shot, which you need to sync to right here. Just there. So we're just going to get this, keyframe it, find our syncing spot, and then go right here. And then of course we want to make this little part after the shot. So we want to go right here. We're going to keyframe it, make it a little slower. And this just gives the shots a bit more of a punch to them. It gives that little slow-mo scope out. Gives you a second to just see what happened so it doesn't just go into slow-mo immediately after. So let's watch what we have so far.
walk away,
So that did not play perfectly, so we're just gonna
walk away, walk
okay, so it's looking pretty good. We'll just render the entire thing, play it through
to walk away,
Okay, so now just because we want this slow-mo part at the very end to last a little longer just to make this song kind of more interesting, we're going to delete that keyframe. We're just going to drag this out so it's, I'd say, around 50% speed of what it used to be. And we'll just check how framey that is, because that's the big problem with using slow motion without Twixtor, is it can get a little choppy.
to walk away,
And that is actually a pretty well synced part, because right after that it sounds like another clip could come in. So you've got the basic syncing down now, and it's all in slow motion here. So now of course you can add some effects, like right after this you can make this much more slow motion. So let's just do this, and then we'll add a, I'm trying to think of what the best way is to do this. Okay, so we'll get a solid. So just get a new solid. Where the hell do you add solids in? Layer, new, solid, and we'll make the solid black. Yep, and that's good. Okay, and we don't need this solid for the entire time, so we're just going to Command-Shift-D, delete that, and then Command-Shift-D, delete that. And I'm going to do a really quick masking of what the scope looks like. So this is not going to be how fast you're going to want to do it. So don't ever try and do it this quickly when you're doing it, but just because I need to get this done quickly, I'm just going to take the masking tool and I'll cut this out, and I'll just start it back when I've finished the mask. Okay, I'm back and I've masked everything out, and then I turn the mask on subtract, so it's doing what I want it to do. And now you can see here there's a scope mask on everything. So now we wanted that to come in right there. So we want it to shrink to this size when it reaches this frame. So this is when you start to zoom in a little, and then we'll drag that back. And now I'm going to be using this effect, like you'll see it on a lot of montages, the little scope, like the circles come around into the shot. You'll see what I'm talking about. I'm not making much sense now, but we just want to really, all you need to do, this is really simple once you've masked it out, is get the scale, keyframe it there, keyframe it where you want it to come in, keyframe it, and then you just need to expand the scale here, and then you'll see here it comes into the scope and then fires. So let's take that, we'll zoom it out, and we'll see how this looks.
Walk away, Ali.
And then you can actually, why don't we just add this exact same effect? See, we'll just copy it, find where we want it to go. So we want it to end there, so we'll just put it like right here. Oh, right, of course, I'll just need to move it over. No big deal. In fact, we'll just find the frame where we want it to end, which is right there. So, and then we'll just drag it back to here. Okay, so now if we scale it up and watch it, you can see it's the exact same thing.
You walk away, Ali.
To make this look a little smoother, we'll take this, we will zoom in, too far, and we will take this slow-mo keyframe and just move it over there so there's a lot less of the as he's scoping in parts. So we'll
walk away, Ali.
There we go. And that's pretty much just some basic clips. You can also, at the build-up, you can add some little flashes from, like, white flashes on the screen at each, like, note. So if you look in the waveform, you can see it's, like, there's a note here, and then a note here, a note here, a note here. You can see each of the little spikes, and you can add, like, a sun up here, like with the optical flares. If you just go into I forget what video, yeah, Copilot optical flares. Well, I guess I'll just do this really quickly, and then we just drag it up there. You want to make it so that it shows up on the original, which I forget how to do. We'll just hit OK. How do you make it show up on the original? On black right there, over original. So you can just make this is like really quick, I'm not even thinking at all about this, but on each of the spikes you can, here we go, so we'll make the brightness here like that, and then turn it down, and then right when we get to the spike, turn it back up. And then right before the spike, we'll turn it down. And then right after the spike, we'll turn it up again. And I won't do this for the entire thing, but hopefully this will show it well here. I'll add another. There's another one right here. So this will go down to 100 and then back up to like 500 or whatever it was. And I'm not motion tracking this at all, so it doesn't look right, but you'll see here it'll strobe pretty much. Way up to add some build up, do some like screen zoom in and stuff to make it sync more, but that's just the basics of bullet syncing, and hope you guys enjoyed. I think I'll just put this little clip at the start. I'll finish all the strobing and maybe motion track it a little. Actually, I'll just take that out, and you can just see the clip for what it's worth. I'll add some color correction on it first, but you guys have already seen how to color correct things. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm Andreas, and I'm out.